Hello and welcome to Steve's Vintage Model Builds. It's been a little bit since I did a video, and so I'm going to do one today. Okay, so what do we got going on? We got a few things going on. The brisket is coming. We had some personal stuff, and all good, nothing bad. But anyways, just commitments that came up, and this and that and the other thing. So the brisket stayed in the brine for longer than expected, but that's not a problem. And so we're just waiting to get things back on track, and I'll be doing the braised brisket dinner. So yeah, I look forward to that. I apologize for my croaky voice today. Um, the corn's pollinating, all sorts of stuff going on, and so my allergies are giving me a bit of grief. Hope everyone can tolerate that. All right, so first off, yeah, this came a couple days ago, and this is the Italeri Lockheed Martin TR-1A/B, otherwise known as the U2. TR stands for Tactical Reconnaissance, and these have flown since the 1950s and continue on. We're not going to do an unboxing and review of this today. I just wanted to show it as a teaser. But there will be a video upcoming fairly soon. And something that arrived today, and I ordered this on August the 8th. Today is September 4th. They had indicated earliest delivery date of I believe it was September 5th. So yeah, so they got it here on time. It's an interesting kit, and I'll talk about it a little bit more. Excuse me. As you'd expect in the unboxing and review. Anyways, this came. It's made by a company called Masterbox in the Ukraine, and this was mailed from Oktirka. I apologize to my Ukrainian friends. I hope that's pretty close. And Oktirka is in Sumy Oblast, which is northwest of Kharkiv, where where Russia's launched an offensive earlier this year. That has gained some ground, but at a terrible price for the Russians in particular. In any case, Sumy Oblast was basically where the current Kursk offensive, the Ukrainian Kursk offensive, was launched from. And so it's pretty amazing that they're in a region, pretty close to everything that's going on. And they can still send out model kits and get them here, within a couple or 3 weeks. Okay, so here we saw this last time. That's a different manufacturer, but we saw this with the Sherman Calliope. Here's what they do. They know the box is going to get crushed, so they keep it flat and they use it as a flat sleeve. This was, it's what do you call it? It's got the bubble stuff inside, and it's good and sturdy. So, anyways, this is the final piece in the puzzle. I had mentioned I'm going to do a diorama with the Churchill tank and a whole bunch of stuff like that. there was the universal carrier. Part of the Churchill tank kit is a peasant with a farm cart and milk and wine and bread and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so it's going to be kind of a meeting at the crossroads. And I also got this from a certain country in the Far East. This starts with C. I don't know, it was about $10. Anyways, this is what it builds up to. It's like a corner of a ruined house. And there's a little bit of wood, but most of it's this foam, which I will have to use as templates again. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, stop it. Okay, so to today's business at hand. And again, this is a Masterbox kit. Masterbox catalog number MB3578. And Masterbox, we're about to see. This isn't, you know, saying anything in particular. I had never heard of them, you know, which can be said of other things that, you know, I should but don't know about. But anyways, they seem to do mostly figures, 124, 132, and 135. And they also do vehicles, 135 and 172. And I looked on their website, which is mbltd.info, or you can just look up Masterbox Limited. Okay, so anyways, so here's what we get. And the reason this attracted me is because you get the cart and the horses, and the Churchill kit, you get like a little milk cart thing, you know, that like a, you know, a push cart or whatever, that the farmer or peasant or whatever you want to call him is pushing along on his way to market, or just gone out to meet the troops. So anyways, and this is very interesting. You've got U.S. soldiers, you've got some women and children, or a woman and some children, and you have a nun here in a cart with horses. And the scene is obviously, you know, these are refugees in need of assistance, and the Americans are stopping the nun, and I guess they're going to ask, you know, can you help out this woman and her children? So, anyways, the kit was tooled in 2011, and there have been no updates since that time. And here we've got how to paint, all the different colors. Very nice, bright, vivid colors. They indicate Vallejo colors here, which I use quite a bit successfully, especially on figures. They're nice. Okay, and so now here we have one sprue bag. Oh. So this was $27.10 Canadian, and that included shipping. or I think shipping might have been $3.95 or some $5.95, something like that. But anyway, okay, so here's one way to save money. This looks to be just basically a photocopied sprue map, and sprue ABC, and there's something labeled, oh, they put this, that's funny, they say this is bonus, but I don't know, it's just nothing. Anyways, so let's take a look and see. So these are the parts for the cart, and well, it doesn't look like there's any kind of decals for wood planking or anything, but anyways, the sides here, very nice detail. Got the wheels, the springs, leaf springs, harnesses, all that stuff. And then we get, here's our figures. And I'm just going to bring the light down here. I know it glares a bit, but maybe everybody can see better. Change the, better for up close. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing a little bit of flash here and there. Nothing excessive. The kind of stuff you're going to need to clear up anyways. This is nice. Here they've got the rope for whatever it is. Ammunition belts. There's a basket here. Here's the nun. Nice detail on the rifles here. There's a teeny bit of flash in the trigger guard area, but yeah, there you go. And then we have our horses. The harnesses are molded in. Again, there's some flash. But they're in like a nice action pose. This one has its, it's like a slow trot or whatever you want to call it. Heads are in one piece. Manes are separate, which is great because if you're going to, especially, you're probably going to paint that a little different shade or hue. Although, you do have more here. And you get the ears are molded separately. Sure, there's, oh, maybe this is tail. Shame on you, Stephen. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Anyways, so, yeah, and so there you go. Now, as I said, there is some flash here, and it is going to take some cleaning up, but overall it looks pretty good. There's nice detail on the little girl's dress, and she's got what do you call it, whatever, braids on either side with nice bow. Very nice. So, now, as I said, this was the final piece. It started out, this was going to be my big fall project, but I don't think I can finish everything in the 2 months before we go away. Or 2.5 months, whatever it is. but I can get started on some of it and then work on it when we get back in January. Okay. There we go. So for rating the kit, I use a 12-point system. Up to 2 points for the packaging, up to 2 points for the sprues, up to 3 points for the parts, and up to 3 points for the instructions. Each of those categories can get a quarter bonus point, what I call a wow factor. Anything unexpected or, that makes you kind of go, wow. Yeah. In addition to that, I so that's a total of 11 points. And I also allow up to 1 full bonus point for what I call value. And that's not only what the cost of the kit was, but also how much enjoyment are you going to get out of it? Are you gonna have a great time assembling the kit? Is it not going to give you any problems? Did it meet your expectation? All that kind of stuff. So hard to tell at the beginning, but so it just depends. Okay, so for this one, the packaging, I'm going to give them a full 2 points. And nice to see they're doing it this way. This way you have a pristine box, and pretty much, anyways. Yeah, so I'm going to give them a quarter bonus point for that. Otherwise, the packaging was great. Got great box art here. It gives you all the information. I should have mentioned this is 1/35 scale, in case you hadn't figured that out. It tells you right up front what you get, what you don't get, and they really do. They give you a compelling and realistic scene here. And then, of course, on the back you have a beautiful paint guide. The sprues, everything was great with the sprues. There was some flash, so that's going to take it down to 1.75. Not particularly excessive for what the subjects are. And as far as the parts are concerned, the quality of the plastic looked good. The detail was very nice. There were no warped or broken parts. There weren't any decals, no need for decals. So a full 3 points there. And, the instructions, you didn't really get any. Here's your instructions. Okay. So, but, I mean, the sprues are all organized well. Here's see, like, this is this person, this is that person, this is that person. As long as you just take stuff off as you go, you're not going to have any problems getting things mixed up. Unless you're the kind of person who likes to be like Dr. Frankenstein and cobble them together differently. Some people like that. Obviously, there were no general service and history notes. I'm not going to ding them on that, though, because what do you need? Picture's worth 1,000 words. So there you go. But still, it's going to be, 2.75. And value, for less than $30, you get quite a few figures and the cart and the animals. I'm going to give that a half-point bonus. Okay, So that brings us to 10.25, and which is a very respectable score. Anything over 10 is good. Um, and it looks like a great kit. Oh, and also this has been signed 2011, which was the year the kit was tooled. And this is also a nice touch. Not only do you get the signature, they indicate who did the illustration and who the sculptor was. I guess the sculptor for the molds to produce the molds. Anyways, okay. And so, anyways, yeah, there's just, careful when you're working with model glues and paints. And, that's pretty much all there is to it. France, 1944. There you go. Okay. So, check out their website. I'll also put a link in the description. I'm not promoting them. I'm just saying, this looks okay. This looks good. I'm happy with what I've got from them. It's amazing that they can continue to do business and ship out stuff. To be honest, I think all things being equal, they should probably, deserve our support. So from what I saw on the website and from what I've seen here, the figures look very nice, beautiful, and so definitely check it out. So thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody's time. Back up to 485 subscribers. Drop back. I don't know why. I don't know. Sometimes, whatever. Anyways, sorry to see you go, whoever you were. But, if you're subscribed and you find out you're not watching the channel, well, I do cleanups too on my stuff sometimes. So, okay, so that's it for today, and we'll be back with a review on the TR1 and the TR1U2, and the brisket's coming too. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.